Alright y'all, and welcome back. And today I'm going to be talking about the Game Boy Advance and some of my Game Boy Advance games and my Game Boy Color game collection. So just sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about my memories when I got the Game Boy Advance, and I'm going to talk about some of the game collection that I have now. So yeah, when I was I'd say maybe 14 years old, maybe 13 or 14 years old, Christmas, I told my grandmother I wanted a GameCube, and she said, oh yeah, I'll get you a GameCube, but you're gonna have to get some good grades first. I said, all right. So I tried, to do my best in school. And then when the time came, I didn't get the grades that she wanted, so she said, I'm sorry, you can't get the GameCube. And I was like, no, it's no big deal. I know eventually I would earn it or I would get it somehow. That year, for Christmas, I didn't know what else I wanted, so I just didn't ask for anything. Everybody came around on my uncle's house on the second floor. Everybody opened up their gifts. I got a bunch of stuff I was already happy with. I got Pokemon toys, cards, whatever. I don't remember exactly everything, but I do remember I got the box, a box, and I was like, what is this? Yeah, let me rewind it a little bit. So previously in school, there was a kid, he had one of the Game Boy Advances. I was like, oh wow, what's that? And he said, oh, it's the new Game Boy. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Everybody huddled around him, and he turned it on, and you see like the Game Boy symbol for Nintendo and the colors, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And I remember the game that he had, it was F-Zero. So, he would share, and I was like, wow, I really want one, but I would prefer to get a GameCube than a Game Boy Advance. Fast forward, back to Christmas. I opened up the box, and I had got this bad boy. It's not this exact one. I had the Glacier, I think it was Glacier is what it was called, and Super Mario Advance 2, or Super Mario Advance. The one with, that's like Doki Doki Panic. I didn't know what that was back then. I know now because I've watched a lot of YouTubers talk about it, but that game was amazing. And I also got it with a worm light and a bunch of batteries. And I can't remember much, I don't remember much else of what games I got. I remember in the future what games I got, but around that time period, I don't really remember. So that's my memories of the Game Boy Advance, and now I'm going to show you some games that I got for it. These are some of the games I got for it. I did own one of these games at launch. This is one of the games I got as a kid, but this isn't the exact copy, but this is, a game I got as a kid, I remember. And that is Super Mario World. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. I beat this game. It's a great game. The last part of this game pissed me off so bad. I didn't beat this game on Super Nintendo. The first time I beat it was on here. Oh, good game, but it made me so aggravated. Another game that I got, I didn't beat this game. I gotta go back to playing it. It was kind of easy, but it got kind of boring. Yoshi's, what is it called? Yoshi's Topsy Turvy. The game is pretty cool. You put it in there and you tilt the Game Boy Advance like this to beat certain levels. It's kind of cool, but I don't know, I get kind of after a while. I mean, I'm playing it now, so maybe it was better as a kid. I love superheroes, so you're gonna see a lot of superhero stuff, and I wanted to just collect them. And I got this inspiration for collecting these through a guy named Victor Lucas on the Electric Playground. I saw him collecting superhero games. Like, yeah, I want to start collecting some superhero games. So the first one I had got, The Incredible Hulk. This game is alright. The graphics are kind of cool, but it's like that weird isometric view. Not crazy about it. It's alright. This game is, I haven't finished it, but this is like a weird game. I was not expecting this game to be like this. And that is Superman Returns Fortress of Solitude. It's a puzzle game. It's a cool game. The puzzles are kind of tough. Not really, it's not super tough, but tougher than I would have thought. It's a cool game. But it's I don't know. It's not really. It's a superhero game, but it's weird. I don't know. It's okay. Another game that I got, superhero game. This game I beat and it was really short, and it was like surprisingly short. It was okay. Spider-Man. Yeah, this game was okay. I love the graphics and the combat and everything. Just the game was really short. It gets really hard, like I think it's the last level, but other than that, game is kind of easy. Let's see. This game is really cool. I got stuck. I should get back to it, but I'm stuck on it. X-Men Wolverine is what it's called? Oh, Wolverine's Revenge. Wolverine's Revenge. Game is good. I like the gameplay, and the graphics are really cool. I got stuck. I forgot what boss I'm on, but yeah, I got stuck and I got frustrated. And I stopped playing. That's what I do a lot of these games. I should be more persistent. And the last superhero game that I have, well, it's not the last superhero game, but it's the last superhero Game Boy Advance game that I have. And that game is Fantastic Four. This game is okay too. Nothing super crazy. I stopped playing it because I got kind of bored. I'll probably go back to it maybe one day. Alright. And yeah, those are my superhero games. And I love wrestling games. And the WWE wrestling games, I haven't played them all on the Game Boy Advance, but there's one dope ass Game Boy Advance game. And I say it's dope because there's a match on here that you can kill. I mean, it's not a big good thing to kill somebody, but the fact that you can like wrestle them until they die, I think that's what it is. And you might know what it is just by that, but this game is awesome. And it is called Fire Pro Wrestling. It's a very famous series. I heard of it, but when I saw it at the store, I was like, wow, I really gotta try this game. I highly recommend this game. It's cool. You can make your own characters, and it's got characters that look like they're in WWE. Good game. And okay, let's go to the next game. This game, I just bought it off a whim. Duel Masters. Kaijudo Showdown. I don't know why it's not focusing. But game's alright. I don't remember how it plays, but I remember I was having somewhat a lot of fun with it. I don't know, maybe I would like this as a kid. Game's alright. Alright. This game, I bought it. I love the series. I love everything about it. And I just saw it and I was like, I just gotta buy it. Game was pretty good, but I wish you could. I don't want to ruin it. I'm just gonna show you and then I'll say what I think. Come on, focus. Dragon Ball GT. The game is cool, but I just wish you could turn Super Saiyan more. You're only gonna turn Super Saiyan at, like at the end, or I don't know. Game is okay. I know I've played the Legacy of Goku, and I didn't finish Legacy of Goku 2. My friend, I let him borrow it, and he wanted it back, and I didn't get to finish it. But Legacy of Goku 1 was pretty cool. I know there's other Game Boy games, like Dragon Ball games. I gotta pick them up. Now, I'm gonna say this is one of my favorite games in my collection. I love this game. I used to play it all the time. I've had this Game Boy Advance for like 4 years, so I haven't played it in a long time. And that game is F-Zero GP Legend. Now, this game is awesome. I don't know if it's better than the original Game Boy Advance one, but I do know I like this game a lot. I haven't beaten it, but I beat most of the GP. I didn't beat the story mode. I had to beat it with a couple characters. Now, this game, I played this game the most. I didn't beat it on the original system that it was on. I beat it on this, and man, I didn't. And there's 2 games on it, so you might already know what this is. So I'm just gonna show it. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I beat part 1. I didn't beat part 2. Part 2 is cool, but I don't know. It's not as good to me as the first one. It's like has this weird magic system, or like system where you whatever you keep doing, it levels up. It's cool and everything, but I don't know. It's too much work. I'm gonna get around to beating that game too. But I beat Final Fantasy 1 for the first time on this over Christmas. Oh my god. I had to make my characters all 99, and I got all the weapons, and I still had trouble beating the boss at the end. And I'm like, damn, I don't know why. Like, he was just whipping my ass. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but it was a great game, and the dialogue, they don't really tell you exactly how to do stuff. They just give you vague stuff. That's the only thing that sucks. Other than that, it's a great game. Now I'm gonna show off my Game Boy Color game collection, and I'll say my piece about each game. All right, let's start off with the first original Game Boy game. Now this game is fun, man. It's like once you get to the spaceship shooter part, I can't beat it. It's a superhero game, and that game is Batman. Why is it not focusing? Well, you guys know. Yeah, good game. The graphics look pretty good for a Game Boy game, and it's a lot of fun. Hard, very hard, but probably doable. My attention span isn't the greatest, and yeah, I don't know. But I do recommend it if you like Batman. Alright, let's get another one of the... This game right here, like I bought it because I love the series, and the cover just caught my eye. But the game is not that good. It's okay. But I don't know if I would recommend it. I mean, if it's cheap, yeah. And that game is The Simpsons Night of the Living... Treehouse of Terror, Night of the Living... Yeah, Night of the Living. Now this game is cool. It's like a compilation of different games. So like, each character has their own theme and like their own version of a game. And yeah, the game is cool. It's really hard. The controls ain't that great either. Okay, let's see. Now I bought this game because I was a fan of the series. I still am a fan of the series, but at the time when I bought this like 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, man, the cover I wanted to try it out. Power Rangers Rescue. Now this game is cool. I like the music, and it's cool because you have to you pick a scenario and then you have to save the civilians, and then at the end you fight as a robot or something. That's what I remember. But yeah, the music in this game is cool, and I recommend it. It was kind of fun. I love the music in the game though. All right. Now this game was cool. I love the cartoon. Hard. I mean, it's not hard, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that bright. I don't know. I didn't beat it though. Scooby-Doo. Come on, focus. Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. Game is cool. You're like in a house and you have to look at stuff and try to figure out puzzles and all that. And it's like I don't know how to describe the game. They're just doing detective work pretty much, and you have to try to look at stuff and figure out puzzles. As far as I know, I got stuck. I mean, it shouldn't get stuck. It's a probably an easy game, but it's okay if you like those kind of games. All right, let's try this one. Now, this game I knew it wasn't going to be that great, but I wanted to try it anyway because I love the series and just wanted to see what it looked like on Game Boy Color. And that game is Tony Hawk 2. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. It has some of the tricks down. The graphics are pretty cool for a Game Boy Color game. But do I recommend that game? I don't know. If you want to give it a shot, go ahead. But I wouldn't pay more than $5-10 bucks. If you can find it for like $5-10 bucks, get it. But anything more than that, nah. Even $10 is stretching it. It's an okay game. Now this game, I love this game. Just looking at it, I'm gonna bring this to work with me tomorrow. I love this game that much. I didn't beat it, but it's fun. Mickey Mouse Racing Adventure. This game is cool. I love the graphics, and I love that you can upgrade the car, and when you're walking around and the animations and the music, everything about this game is it's really cool. It's really impressive for a Game Boy Color game, I think, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. If I was a kid and I played it, I would have fiended it. Game Fiend, Good game. I recommend it. I bought it. I think it was like $3. All right, and not my last game. Second last game. Now, this game isn't mine, but I'm going to return it to its owner. It's a good game though. It's okay. It's probably better for people that had this game back in the 70s when this came out. That game is Missile Command. Has a little battery in there, the vibration and stuff. It's a cool game. It's an Atari game, but I think it plays good on that. But I don't know. After a while, I just get kind of bored. It's a good game though, but I think you'll appreciate it more if you were a fan of it back in the day. But I would still pick it up if you want something to play. It's not bad. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for it. And my last and final game, I have not beat this game. This game is super tough, at least on the Game Boy Color. I have not beat on the Super Nintendo either. And that game is Donkey Kong Country. Now, for a Game Boy Color game, it looks kind of good. It doesn't look nowhere near as good as the Super Nintendo, but for a Game Boy Color game, it's really good. I don't know if it's got all the levels in there, but the gameplay is pretty damn close. And I definitely recommend this. I would definitely pay 10 to 20 bucks for this game. It's a good game. I'd say pick it up. All right, y'all, and that was my Game Boy Advance collection. There's my beautiful Game Boy Advance, and it's gonna show a little circular motion around to see all the games. It's not the greatest collection, but you know, I like the games. There's a lot more games I would obviously want to get, and I will get them in due time. But yeah, if you could just share, like, subscribe. I want to continue to grow the channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.